check this out. This is obviously my floor that I just mopped yesterday. Okay, so this is my beautiful floor. My TV, my bed, and let me open this door. Now we're going to get a real idea. Back up, you guys. And these are, of course, my dogs. The bathroom wall, over by the hamper, this wall, some clothes I had hanging, and again, my dogs. I'm going to step out of the bathroom again. And it's even on me. There was a bunch more on me earlier, and I'm going to tell you what this was all about. So last night I decided, using my total lack of wisdom, when the dogs wanted out, that, well, it's not really too late to let them out. So that's what I did. I let them out. And they did come right back. And I don't know how much later, all of a sudden, because I had all the windows open, trying to cool off the house for the heat that we were going to have today, all of a sudden, I smelled that way familiar, there's even some there, way familiar scent. It's already happened 2 times previous to last night, of Pepe Le Pew, and realized that these silly dogs had got skunked again. So when the dogs came back, it was horrible. Not just one got skunked this time hard. They both got skunked. Sprayed really thoroughly. You would think the dogs would learn, but I never have had a dog that learned. So that's one of the dangers on the homestead, is that at least in this area in Oregon, it's really bad for skunks being around, and dogs just never seem to learn. So that was about 1 o'clock this morning, maybe 2 o'clock this morning, and I was just tired. So all I did was I just put them in my bathroom. Picked up the biggest rug because that's really too big to go in my washing machine very well, and just left them in the room. So the entire house reeks. But I got up this morning and I went ahead and mixed up a solution, a large quantity, because I have 2 large dogs, of baking soda and about almost a quart of hydrogen peroxide into a nice kind of thin paste. And I went into the bathroom and began slathering that on the dogs. Now the dogs are not volunteering and all super happy, but it doesn't matter. You know, that's why I'm at the top of the pecking order with them. So I slathered that first on Coco, the brown one, and Ruby was watching with great concern. And so when I got it all over her head and under her neck and, you know, just everywhere, shoulders, belly, back, front legs, back legs not so much, at least the lower part. Then it was time to get Ruby, so I let go of Coco, who then, of course, almost immediately shook, and all that, not all of it, obviously, but a lot of the baking soda, hydrogen peroxide mixture went all over me. Luckily, I was wearing my nightgown, so, you know, that just gets thrown in the wash. And the walls, cabinets, toilet, anything that was hanging up. I had some clothes that was still hanging up on a rack there. And then it was Ruby's turn. So I did the same thing with Ruby, just being really careful, working it into, trying to get it down to their skin level so that it really does a good job. So I did that. I'm guessing doing both dogs maybe 20 minutes at the most, and then left them in the bathroom. Knew it was going to be a big mess, but just left them in the bathroom, came out of there. And just left it. So then about 3 hours later, I went ahead, because they'd been in the bathroom for hours at this point, and let them go out to use the restroom. I really wasn't even thinking that they would have the ability to shake as much of this baking soda mixture all over the house as they could. I would have thought that they would have shook off most of it in the bathroom, but I was wrong. So it's really pretty funny and ironic because, you know, yesterday was Friday and it was Sabbath prep, and so I had taken care of the floors. I had vacuumed and I had mopped, and I was really, you know, happy at how well it looked. And floors looked real pretty. And that didn't even last, you know, 20 hours. And they don't look so pretty now. The thing is about it, though, it's okay. This baking soda and hydrogen peroxide mixture is going to dry into a powder. I will sweep it up, and actually it will help absorb some of the skunk smell that is in my house and in my bathroom. And so what looks like a bit of a disaster after a disaster is okay. So I just want to say that when you're given lemons, make lemonade, or look for the lemonade that was there. Like this is perfectly fine. It's funny, and if I wasn't expecting some company a little later this afternoon, I wouldn't even sweep it up till after Sabbath, but I will go ahead and get the big spots of it. Probably not the bathroom, because anything to absorb the horrible smell in there will be great. So anyhow, so that's what happened today, and I just want to wish everybody a happy Sabbath, and praying for you and yours, that you would be blessed, that you would know that you are loved by your family and friends, that you are loved most of all by God. And He's always taking care of us. And so life is good. So whatever you do, this is Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. You keep dreaming.